Hi everyone, and welcome to today's reading, which is in honour of the supermoon in Scorpio. So on the 4th of November we will be celebrating a new moon, but it's also a supermoon. And with the supermoon it occurs because the moon is closer to the earth, and so it gives the appearance of being larger. So the supermoon is a really powerful time. As it falls in the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio is the sign of Samhain. It is Scorpio season now, and so Scorpio season is all about death and rebirth, transformation and change. So as we journey through Scorpio season, you may find that you are experiencing a lot of change in your life. It may even be that you're experiencing your own personal transformation as you let go of the past and move forward with your future. So you may find that cycles are coming to an end. Relationships, work situations, friendships may naturally come to an end or fall away. And it's because your energy or vibration is shifting, and so because your energy or vibration is shifting frequency, situations and people that no longer resonate will naturally fall away from your life. And so it's just allowing those aspects to fall away, because this is all for the greatest good. You know, as you move forwards on your journey, you know, you're growing, you're evolving, and so not everybody can come with you on your journey, and that's okay. So it's respecting everybody's path as well. So today I'm going to start off by doing a message for the collective from the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. And then what I'll do is I'll go into the pick a card reading afterwards. So I'm just going to shuffle the Moonology deck first of all to give us a collective message. So Spirit, Guardian Angels, Ancestors and any other beings that wish to give us some guidance for this new moon in Scorpio. Please step forward and give us your wisdom, your higher knowledge about what it is we need to know for the up and coming new moon. We thank you for your guidance. And so with the new moon, it's all about brand new beginnings. It's the perfect time to manifest your dreams, goals and wishes. And so you can of course take part in candle ritual where you set your intentions. And don't forget to make use of the new moon energies to help manifest your dreams, wishes and goals, what you want to bring in the next calendar month. Okay, so I'm just going to fan the cards out in front of me and see where I'm drawn. Okay, so this is our card. Oh, new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. So I love the fact that we do have a new moon card. And of course, Scorpio is one of the water signs, as is Pisces. I'm actually a moon in Pisces myself. My moon sign is Pisces. And so I'm just going to pop this here so you can see the card. So Pisces as a sign is very, very sensitive, very creative, very intuitive and highly psychic. So Piscean souls are very dreamy as people. They're highly creative and they have very deep emotional feelings as well. And so they do explore the world through their feelings. And, you know, because of their emotional selves and how intense their emotional selves are, they quite often use this beautiful energy to channel that into their creations. So quite often they tend to be very highly gifted artists or creators too, writers, anything that allows those beautiful energies to flow. They very much go with the flow of life. Pisces is a mutable sign as well, so they don't tend to like boundaries or structure. They don't really like to plan. It's more about being in that flow, like the fish. So the message here is meditate and contemplate, and so this is the universe's way of challenging you right now to really journey within and really think about what your intentions are. What is it that you want to manifest? Is it what you truly want? Because around the time of the new moon, because it's a powerful time of manifestation, if you're setting intentions for something that you're not absolutely sure on, or it's something that you don't quite want, or you're being unclear about what it is that you want to manifest, then you're going to attract that in return. So either you're going to attract things that you don't want, or you're going to not receive what you actually want because you're not being clear about what it is that you wish to receive from the universe. So it's really about being clear as to what is it that you want from life. Really think about that and make sure that you're not striving or working towards something that's not actually your dream. It may be that you feel under pressure or obligation to work towards something that is somebody else's dream, or out of obligation because you feel that's what people expect of you. So it is about following your heart, listening to your heart, listening to your intuition, because Pisces is all about intuition. What's interesting as well is that the moon card in the tarot is ruled by Pisces, and so the moon card in the tarot is all about mystery and something that is hidden coming to light. So you may find that something does come to light that will actually help you make a decision in your life, or it will help change your perspective in regards to someone or something. So if you have been feeling veiled, this is when clarity comes in, because the veil is being lifted, and so you end up solving this mystery because the truth is then revealed. So I hope you can take the message. Also, I just want to mention about the colour on the card as well, because it's the colour blue, and so with blue I think of the throat chakra. So this is about speaking your truth, speaking what you want to manifest into existence. And so you can say your intentions out loud, or you can write them down, and by communicating your desires, you're then putting that out there into the universe so that the universe can answer the call. So that's why it's so important to express your truth and basically claim what you want to claim, and make that intention completely clear. So I hope that resonates. I'm now going to move on to the pick a card reading. So you will see in front of you, left to right, that there are 3 piles. So on the left we have the wolf totem. In the middle we have the universe totem. And on the right we have the raven totem. So just spend a few moments thinking about which pile you are most drawn to, and then I will do each of the readings. So this is your additional message for the new moon in Scorpio. I am working with the Dream Goddess Empowerment deck by Kelly Sullivan Walden. and the new Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland as well. Okay, so let's start off with group number 1, which is the wolf. Hi everyone, if you chose group number 1, then this is your reading for the new moon in Scorpio. So let's just see what we have. So first of all, it's the Dream Goddess Empowerment card. So which goddess has a message? So we have Frigg, Goddess of Destiny, and her message is, you make a difference in the lives of those you love. Don't fret when you get ensnared on the physical plane. Simply shapeshift into a winged creature. Rise above and allow yourself to see your situation from the highest vantage point. From this sky-high perspective, you can alter the course of destiny. Wow, that's so powerful. So Frigg is basically saying that you have the power to change your destiny. You don't have to settle for things as to where you are at the moment, that you have the power to change that. And one of the most powerful ways in which you can encourage this change is to change your perspective. And so she's asking you to fly high above your situation, to view things from a completely different perspective. And by doing that, if you flip things and see a situation that you're in through the eyes of someone else or from a different angle, you will actually find the answer as to what you need to do to change the course of your destiny. So that's amazing. And it's also a reminder of what a difference you make to the people in your life, to those that you truly love. And so if you've been feeling like you're not appreciated or you're not valued, then know that you are. Spirit wants you to know how appreciated you are and what a huge difference you're making in the lives of those you love. So for some of you, you may be called to walk the path of a light worker, but you don't do your spiritual work professionally. But basically what Frigg wants you to know is that you do enough in regards to helping the people that you love and making a difference in their lives. So don't put so much pressure on yourself if you feel like you're not doing enough to help the world. You do far more than you even realise. So that's beautiful. I love that message. And then the card from Immunology is New Moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. I love this so much. So again, a new moon card, this time Aquarius. So Aquarius is an air sign. Aquarius is the non-conformist of the zodiac. So they're not afraid of being different. They're not afraid of walking an unconventional path. They're not afraid of expressing who they truly are. And so it could be that you're reluctant to open yourself up to a new change. Maybe you feel like you're stuck in a rut and you've convinced yourself that this is the way things have to be. And the energy of Aquarius is coming in to say, look, you have the power to change your life. You really do. You just need to be willing to open up to that change. So if you are settling, if you are telling the universe that you're fine with where you are and what you're doing, then of course the universe isn't going to open a new door for you, because you're energetically telling the universe that you're not ready. And so it's all about shifting your mindset and, you know, welcoming change, asking the universe to send you a new opportunity, but being truly open to this change, you know. And it doesn't have to be a significant change. It could just be something small that can actually help you enjoy life again. Because I feel like for some of you, life has become quite mundane and maybe work is dominating your life. And so you feel like you're missing out spending time with loved ones or your partner or your children. And so I feel maybe this is about asking the universe for, you know, some time with your loved ones, you know, to give you some help to find someone where you can kind of share the workload, let go of some of the obligations, so then you can spend some quality time with your loved ones, and that will make such a difference to you in your life because you're not being spread so thin. For some of you, this will be a major change, a major life change, you know. So again, it is about really thinking about what it is that you want to bring into your life and placing this order with the universe and believing that this change is possible, you know, and not just asking for the change to come, but believing, imagining that the change has already occurred and exploring those emotions and feelings as to how you would actually feel if this change had manifested itself into your life, because then that way you're already expressing that vibration and the universe will mirror your vibration. So that's when new opportunities and abundance are able to come into your life because you've shifted your frequency. So I hope that makes sense. For some of you, it is about don't fear change. There may be a change on the horizon and it may be a change that is beyond your control, but radical change can sometimes be what is needed to correct your path. So just be open to the change, and rather than fearing it, embrace it. So that's your message, group number 1. I hope it resonated. I'm now going to move on to group number 2, which is the universe. Hello, group number 2. If you chose the universe totem, then this is your reading for the new moon in Scorpio. So let's just see what we have for you today. So we'll start off with the Dream Goddess Empowerment card. So your card and goddess is Inanna, goddess of procreation. You live in a holographic universe, and what you do to another, you do to yourself. In other words, the one you battle with is a shadow aspect of yourself, one you haven't yet embraced. Make love, not war, with the aspects of you and others that you find least appealing. With the heavens on your side, you'll be rewarded with blessings galore. Wow, so I'm just going to pop this on the altar. So Inanna is one of the most ancient goddesses that was worshipped in goddess culture. She is the goddess of procreation. And so what she is asking you to do is explore your shadow self and not fear the shadow, because the shadow is that vulnerable part of you that is in most need of love, and that is a result of your past battles, either in this life or in previous lifetimes. And so it is the part of yourself that needs to be embraced. And what she's trying to say as well is that because our true spiritual state is that of oneness, that when we do harm to others, we're actually harming ourselves. And so this doesn't necessarily mean that you are somebody that has inflicted pain on somebody through purpose. It could be that because you're so negative in regards to your outlook on life, you're actually causing harm in that sense. So by living in that lower vibration, by complaining, by not being grateful, you're then bringing that vibration down of other people. This isn't obviously all of you that kind of live in this lower vibration, but it is about being conscious about your thoughts, how you communicate with others, being conscious of self-talk too. Are your thoughts and words loving? Are they necessary? Are they for the highest good? Are your words of love? And if they're not of love, then maybe you need to rephrase the way that you express yourself towards yourself and others. And it's also cautioning you against getting into conflicts and disagreements with others as well. And if you do get involved in disagreements, to come from a place of love and try and see the perspective of other people that are involved. But it's also about healing the shadow, accepting and embracing the shadow, because once you can do that, that's where you find the light, and that's where you'll then be rewarded with blessings, because you're not stuck in this lower vibrational energy. You've shifted your frequency into a more positive place, and that's when abundance can manifest into your life. So I hope that makes sense. And let's see what card we have from Moonology for you. So we have full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Okay, so powerful card, a full moon card. So the full moon is all about completions of a cycle, coming full circle, an ending. But with an ending, there is always a new beginning as well. So this could be a realization, you know, this could be an epiphany, a moment that you're having where you make a sudden realization. And so Capricorn is a cardinal sign, natural leader of the zodiac. They're an earth sign as well, so very grounded, very practical, very ambitious and hardworking. So this could actually be, for some of you, a situation that relates to your dreams and goals in regards to career and business. So it may be just cautioning you to reevaluate where you are, because it could be that what you're trying to achieve isn't realistic. So in order for you to progress in life, you still need to set yourself realistic goals. So you can have dreams, of course you can have dreams, but it's about the practical steps in order to be able to bring that dream into reality. So what is it that you can do for yourself? What is that one small step that you can do to bring in a change? And are you setting yourself unrealistic targets? You know, are you starting your own business or running your own business, and your financial goal for the year or target for the year is too high? Like maybe you need to just reevaluate where you are. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with having dreams and ambitions, but what you don't want to do is set yourself an unrealistic goal, which then, you know, will certainly lead to failure, and that makes you just feel so much worse because you haven't achieved what you set out to achieve. So I do think this is about reevaluating your life. And of course, this doesn't need to necessarily be about business or career or your working life. This could be in regards to relationships. Like, are you trying to manifest your ideal partner and you're being very particular in regards to what you're looking for? Maybe you've got a certain type, maybe you're looking for something in particular, and so because you're being so fussy about who it is that you want to make a connection with, you're then not actually considering someone that could actually be the right kind of partner for you. They've been overlooked in some way, maybe because they don't look like how you envisaged your partner to look, or it could be that you just haven't ever considered them in that way. Maybe they're a friend, maybe it's somebody from your past that was in a relationship and you don't actually necessarily know that they're not in a relationship anymore, and so you've kind of just dismissed that idea. So it is about being open to how this partner could come into your life. So just reevaluate, take a pause, think about what it is that you're trying to achieve and manifest, and decide, is this realistic? Okay, so you're just being cautioned to really take a look as to where you are at the moment. and decide, is this really for you? Is this the right route, or is there another way? So I hope that makes sense, group number 2. Thank you so much. I will now be moving on to group number 3, which is the Raven. Hello, group number 3. If you chose the Raven totem, then this is your reading for the new moon in Scorpio. So let's just see what we have for you today. So first card is the Dream Goddess Empowerment card, and we have Brigid, Goddess of Inspiration. In times of darkness, when truth is clouded and hard to access, turn within and be flooded with your eternal radiance. Remember, you are the sunshine that dissolves clouds of despair and forgetfulness. Have hope and know that in the darkness lie the seeds of promise for a new life that will inevitably emerge resplendent. How beautiful. So Brigid, we actually celebrate at In Bulk. And so this is a spring festival. She is a fire goddess, a Celtic goddess. And so she is here to light the way in times of darkness. So when truth is clouded and you are finding it difficult to actually see what lies beyond the veil, she is there to shine light into that darkness so that you actually receive the clarity that you need. And when we're in times of darkness and despair, we forget our radiance, and she is here to remind you of your ability to shine and that you are sunlight. And when you're in that place of low self-esteem, lack of confidence, you forget your divinity and your beauty and grace. And so she is here to remind you of your power, of your light, and she's here to bring hope. And she's saying that in the darkness lie the seeds of promise for a new life. So even though you may be in a dark place, a spark of inspiration is going to come to you, and that's when you'll recognize the light, and that's when things will start to improve. Your judgment will no longer be clouded, and you'll be able to clearly see the light at the end of the tunnel. So just hold on in there, she's saying. The light is coming, and she is bringing that torch to you. So have faith, and Brigid is with you. She is with you, reminding you of your power, of your sunshine. You know, that you do bring that beautiful light to others. It's just sometimes we forget when we're in the darkness, but you will remember, and she will help you to remember your true potential, okay? And the card from Moonology is first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. Okay, so I feel like with this card, first of all, Virgo is a mutable sign. They are also an earth sign as well. And so Virgo is very much the helper of the zodiac. They want to serve. They do have very high standards. They tend to be very detail orientated, very hard working, very conscientious, very reliable. But this card is asking you to take a step back from your situation. Take a step back, because sometimes you can be too close to a person or a situation to clearly see the truth of their intentions. And so we can sometimes ignore our intuition, ignore our instinct, and just push that down and forget about it, or convince ourselves that what we're feeling isn't right because we don't want to recognize the truth. And so you're being asked to take a step back and assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo, so it may be that you've started something, started a job, started a business, started a relationship, and you've got so far into this. And so now is the time to actually assess whether this is the right thing for you. Are you headed in the right direction? Is it for your greatest good? Is it bringing you the happiness you seek? Is it making you unhappy? Is it having an effect on your personal well-being as a result of making this choice, making this connection? Is it the right path for you? And so we can see on this card that there is a lady sat in meditation. And so I do feel for some of you it would be beneficial to sit in meditation and really journey within to seek the answers. This card is also associated with the third eye chakra as well. And so for some of you, I feel that you are probably going through a time of spiritual awakening in terms of your psychic gifts. So it may be that your intuition was blocked for a while, and that's because you were too close to a situation or person to be able to kind of listen to that intuition. So by taking a step back, you're opening up to the power of your third eye, and that psychic insight into somebody's true intentions, somebody's true character, even potentially the values of a business. It may actually be that once you take a step back and you look at a business model and their values and what they represent, that they might not actually align with your own, and that was something that maybe was being concealed from you, but you're now actually recognizing the truth. And it's okay if something isn't for you. It's okay to make a change, and you don't have to carry on along a path if it doesn't feel like the right one. You have the power to make a different choice. Remember, we have free will. And so if you're feeling like you're in a place of darkness as a result of the relationships and situation you find yourself in, it may be that it's just not the most healthiest place for you to be. It could be a toxic environment, a toxic relationship. And so you're just being forced to clear your head, listen to your intuition, and assess the situation to see whether this is actually the right path and whether it is actually bringing you happiness. And if it isn't, you have the power within you to make that change. But it's just, first of all, coming to terms with the truth of your situation, being honest with yourself first and foremost, and potentially then being honest with other people around you and telling them how you truly feel. And if something isn't for you, then it isn't for you. And it's not necessarily a personal thing about that person or that business. It's just, it's not the right energy fit, and that's okay. So just take a pause and really think about where you are on your journey and how you can make a change that will make you happier and bring you back onto the path of peace. So I hope that resonates for some of you. Thank you so much for watching the Pick a Card reading today. Wishing you all a blessed super new moon in Scorpio. I hope all the change and transformation that is coming your way brings you much prosperity and abundance. And I look forward to catching up with you all very, very soon. Take care.